We all know that people tend to make mistakes, but they gain invaluable experience and become better. The main thing in this situation is not to step on the same rake twice. In this episode, you will see the ridiculous actions of our today's heroes, which were filmed on camera. When you can't let them go because your love is boundless. Your ego is your worst enemy. And the bus driver agrees with this statement 100%. You can see a lot of things on board the plane. Sometimes passengers show the total absence of any complexes and shame. Some people ignore the existence of the simplest inventions of mankind. Watering can save a lot of effort and money. This exercise is very useful for posture and muscle strengthening, even if it may seem useless from the outside. Now we have someone who knows a lot about cargo transportation by water. Surely with his experience and skills, he can surpass many in this field. Did they really expect to be able to cross to the other side together? Even the cat is a little shocked by this guy's mental abilities. This is the awkward moment when victory is so close and you almost opened a bottle of champagne. Imagine how strong and fast the tide was if so many boats remained on land. It looks like the guy who took on the role of captain is trying to stay calm and hopes to get to land. Fishing, when the fish itself rushes into your hands, can definitely be considered successful. It looks like someone forgot to drink their morning coffee, although he tried very hard to stay conscious. On the roads of cities, it is easier to hide from the pursuers. However, there is more room for various maneuvers on the water. In the end, you can always escape to land. Due to the presence of many rivers in Bangladesh, water communication is very popular here. Thousands of different boats and ferries surf the local expanses. Moreover, even the largest of them are always crowded. Just a bit more and he would have been on dry land, but his clumsiness also played a cruel joke on him. There is no need to complicate your life by diving into the depths if you can sunbathe, lie down, and enjoy the beauty of the underwater world at the same time. Even such a roller coaster can be arranged on the water. Sometimes help doesn't come in the form and way you expect. Outdoor games have nothing to do with recreation. You always need to be on your guard here. Human imagination and ingenuity still have no limits. When you really want to combine a walking and boat trip, you can use such a water transport. It would be faster and more efficient to find a place where you can plunge into the water. On the other hand, maybe they're both enjoying the process. It is curious what is the reason for such a cluster of ships in one place and what they are trying to achieve from one another. This video can definitely get more likes and comments on social networks than the beautiful photos that she never managed to make. It is not necessary to descend to tens or even hundreds of meters of depth to see a sunken ship. There's a reason to say that a guilty mind is never at ease. Just trust me. The ending of this scene turned out to be funny. This is what unexpected expenses look like during the filming process. Many people love fishing for the opportunity to relax and forget about regular life. As you can see, he also received additional stress from this activity. Small fish are quite capable of doing a delicate massage and peeling of the legs, but the approach of a large fish does not promise anything pleasant. This is what happens when you try to explain to the boss why you decided to skip work today. And what do you know about a bad day? Looking at these shots, I start to panic. I wonder if their love survived this fall. This is an awkward moment when you have no chance to leave in the right way. Even changing clothes can be so tedious that before you know it, you will lose your balance in the most unsuitable environment. You can leave a bad concert, but when your own children or the children of your loved ones perform, you always have to pretend that they are very talented. In all modern relationships, there comes a time when a guy starts playing the role of a tripod. No wonder they say that the one who laughs last laughs well. Judging by the fact that this girl continued to laugh, she remained unharmed. It happens that our own clothes become the reason for our failures. One wrong move and an unpleasant incident happened. Don't know how to check the quality of the completed construction work? Alternatively, you can invite this guy to check it. It is impossible not to pay attention to such a yacht. Such a unique color, modern interior, and size are really amazing. Usually a pickup truck is used to transport boats. In this case, it is transported. However, the weather conditions make you wonder if they will be able to do it successfully. Haste often leads to some misunderstandings and ridiculous solutions. These workers should be immediately added to the blacklist. The driver decided not to pay for the Autobahn, but he still has to pay a fortune. The rivalry of lovers of the elements of air and water has turned into an incredible race. Who do you think will win? Is it this light engine aircraft or a modern motorboat? These scammers wanted to get some money from the driver of the car in this way, but did not take into account the presence of a DVR. Special uniforms and equipment gave him the opportunity to feel like a superhero. The ship almost went underwater when launching. I must say that it is literally teetering on the edge. Any person feels awkward and begins to feel sorry for himself after failures. The main thing to remember is that they are already in the past and we need to move on. This experiment has just failed. Now we know that before a performance, a musical instrument needs to be properly fed, just not to get into similar situations during the performance. Ships get on reefs or rocks most often during fog due to a storm or as a result of a malfunction of navigation systems. This party ended before it even started. We can only hope that it wasn't the most expensive bottle of sparkling wine.
Ti metti in posizione angolare così. Aspetta 0.5. Vai.
Do you also think that this is not an accident? The skateboarders seem to not want to share the road and get rid of the enemy. Overloading of the vessel led to loss of stability and capsizing of the vessel. Most likely, not all the cargo will be delivered to those who wait for it. The motor decided to leave the boat and thereby made life very difficult for this man. Just one such cart can cause new scratches on cars and hinder traffic. Organizing a photo shoot with so many people is not always an easy task. Nevertheless, when these people are so cute, the process becomes much more pleasant. It's unpleasant when the first day of rest and the first open bottle of champagne on it turns into a bump on the head. Just one wrong step and her jump was doomed to failure. After a hard day full of troubles, meditation will help you relax, which you can practice even sitting on the bed. This master's plan to finish the job early failed miserably. I wonder what the purpose of this act was. It doesn't matter anymore because dogs don't know that for one that is missing, there is no spoiling a wedding. Transporting a motorboat on a platform trailer is considered one of the most convenient options. However, one can face serious troubles once in a while. This thing is unlikely to be used for its intended purpose, but it looks great as an art installation. Perhaps this is the universe's response to his arrogance. After all, you must agree that this is exactly how it looks from the outside. The last glass of sparkling wine was definitely superfluous. Such a design turned out to be convenient not only for bicycles and strollers, but also became great entertainment for the dog. It is hard to believe that submarines can swim under the ice. This is what their appearance looks like on the outside.
You know. Oh my god.
Sometimes the plot of the quest room is so realistic that you involuntarily begin to regret your choice. He was close to winning this game, but throwing water balls at the opponent, there was always a chance to get wet. Winter kite surfing is becoming more and more popular, but you need to put in a lot of effort and survive a lot of falls to master it. It is curious what a man feels in such a boat. Is it a rush of adrenaline or panic, or such a situation is familiar and he's absolutely calm? Modern technologies have also reached shipbuilding, which helps to use ships even more for transporting various cargoes. A man will remember this fishing trip for a long time, and now he knows how strong this fish is. I hope the newlyweds' marriage will be stronger and more reliable than this three-tiered cake. This girl got too carried away with computer games and completely lost her connection with reality. Any owner of a yacht or boat will agree that mooring is quite a stressful process, and additional adverse factors such as windy weather, sea waves, or limited space only complicate it. This is the most expensive grill we've ever seen. I wonder if this sausage tastes the same unforgettable. Perhaps the operator launching the boat wanted to complete this task faster, but did not think that it was fraught with failure. What a great shot it could have been. Perhaps it was just that the window was so clean that the man did not notice it.